on the gloves. This is episode 21, so we've been doing this for a while. The last few episodes, unfortunately, we seem to have connectivity issues, so the calls were dropping. We've tried a number of stuff, including making sure that the guests join using the laptop, and I experimented using my mobile network on my Wi-Fi. Um, Assuming this is from my end, I made a few changes along with the millions teams, and hopefully today we should have an uninterrupted program. So my guest today is someone who unfortunately a few weeks ago was affected by the connectivity issues. All the way from Kazakhstan. My guest today is Azamat Ismagulov. I hope I got his name right. And he'll be joining us in a few minutes. He has the link and he should be logging in the next 5 to 10 minutes. The last time we spoke to Azamat, we spoke about his own career and a couple of fighters he has on his team. Unfortunately, while talking about it, we were interrupted by connectivity issues. He could not hear me at times, and I could not hear him at times. Uh, so today we will revisit the topic. Uh, One of the inputs I did get from Azamat, because English is not his first language, is that I speak a little too fast for him. In his own words, he was asking me, "Are you the Indian Eminem?" So my promise to him today was, I will slow it down, and hopefully we should have an uninterrupted conversation today. So I see Azamat who's come online. He's not ready yet. Hopefully he should be ready in a minute. I'll just make sure he clicks on I'm ready. So bear with me for a minute. So I'm making sure that he knows that he's not ready and he's not just waiting for me to let him in. One of the things that the guests have to do is when they log into the Millions platform, they see their own feed, they can't see me and they can't hear me. And only once they click on I am ready, which means they are sure feed works perfectly fine, it should make them go live. So, yep, he's been given the information to click on I'm ready. I hope he is able to do that. Hmm. So bear with us for a bit. He seems to be having technical issues on coming in. The I am ready button doesn't seem to be working for him. So we'll give him a minute or so. Um, but just to recap what we spoke to Azamat the last time around. Um, when I spoke to him, this was a couple of years ago when he first reached out to me, and I was putting on flag mock events back in India. He wanted to come and fight on the card. We were bootstrapping. My budgets were very limited, and I could not fly him in. Uh, so at the time when I did speak to him, he told me about his weight category, which was the welterweight category. And he's a tall guy. He's more than 6 feet. I mean, 6'2" maybe. I'll have to ask him what his height was, but he was pretty tall for that weight. And I thought he would make a compelling contender, either in kickboxing or in MMA at that weight. Uh, Cut back to a few weeks ago, I spoke to him. This was basically post-COVID for him. What happened was apparently he gained a lot of weight, and he's now a heavyweight, which is impressive. He was about to make his debut, so we'll be talking to him about it as well. So let me reach out to him again and see if it's working. Hey, Azamat.
I'm refreshing and looking, and I'm clicked. I'm ready, but I don't know what.
On top, if you see, it's asking for your permission. On the top right, it's asking for permission. You'll have to give permission to allow the camera feed.
It's my information. It's my I'm mail. I'm writing there, but click it, but
Yes.
I don't
If
know.
if if you if
It's
you if you refresh the page and you click on "I am ready" again, on the top right, you'll get a notification asking you to give permission for the camera. You'll have to give that permission. On the top right, I think so. Something should come. What does it say?
it's I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm clicked.
What does this red thing say?
It's
Yes.
it's writing. It's check your camera and the microphone. It's my camera and the microphone. It's okay.
Okay. Let me just check on this with the. Yeah. Sure. Give me a minute. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like he's unable to click on "I am ready." It says his camera feed is not ready. So I'm asking the technical team to help us out. So the only other option I can give him, which I've tried to give him, is to just shut off Chrome and try again. Um, it looks like he does not have a licensed version of Windows, which may also be causing an issue, unfortunately. Uh, but yeah, so let's try and get this sorted with Azamat. If I do not get him on the platform to get a video feed, I'll try and talk to him on WhatsApp itself. So bear with me for a bit, guys.
I'm refreshing.
The one day we figure out a connectivity issue, unfortunately, the guest is having his own set of issues. Uh, so yeah, not the most auspicious start to the uh, podcast, but the good part is we have him in the system. It's just his camera feed and the mic feed that's not coming in. So we'll give him a few minutes, a couple of minutes to try and rejoin, and maybe I'll try to restart my segment so that the podcast doesn't seem that, like it's going blank for a long time.